What's up, y'all? This is Empire episode 8, and you know what? Y'all know I'm gonna hook y'all up with the link because I want y'all to see this episode. It was so interesting. I said it. It was good. I loved it. It was great to me. So y'all go ahead, hit the like button on here, go watch the episode, and then come back and watch this. Alright. So first off, y'all know it's Miss Cookie and Mr. Luscious. Okay, Luscious. Mr. Lucius in the bed or whatever. She's having a flashback of when she was about to go to jail. She, had to kiss her kids, tell them how much that she loved them. And then she went and hugged Hakeem. And, I love it. Why did they have Hakeem as the dark-skinned little boy? I think you don't get lighter as you get older. I believe that you get darker sometimes. Anyway, so after that, she's in the bed and he wants some more. She's like, you the only person I've been with. He was like, yeah, I've been with a lot. And she was like, well, you still got it, but you can't get no more. You can't get no more nookie from Cookie until you get rid of fake ass Holly Berry. And he's like, look, I promise I'll get rid of her, alright? So she was like, alright, you ain't getting no more. So after that, it was Vernon and Andre. Now Vernon and Andre are coming up with some sneaky ass plan to become temporary CEO. I guess while Lucius is getting better or whatever it is, so he can potentially become permanent. Okay, so they coming up with some scheme. Lucius is talking to this guy. His name is Brian Morgan, and he's supposed to be, I guess, videotaping him because it's all supposed to be like this big family thing. Matter of fact, what I forgot to mention is Cookie was like, if you get rid of Miss Boo Boo Kitty, I can make you immortal. He's like, I want to hear more about this immortal. And she's like, well, I will make sure your legacy continues on. I would do one last, legacy album, a big concert, big tribute to you, and I would have all of the family a part of it. Well, I would have you and Jamal and Hakeem all on one record. And he's like, okay, I like this. So he was interviewing this guy named Brian Morgan so they can record them doing a big old family legacy album. So while he's in there talking to her, Miss Boo Boo Kitty pops up and, she got attitude. He's like, what's wrong? She was like, I need to speak to you privately. She was like, did you ask my father to commit fraud and sign for you? I'm like, oh shit. And he like, I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do. I'm sorry. She was like, I heard, my father heard him on the phone, and he didn't supposedly sign some bill saying that you are in good health. If my father goes down, I'm going to make sure that I take you down with him. And he was like, okay, I'm so sorry about that. And she was like, and I know about you and Cookie in my bed last night. And this nigga, he's sitting here thinking like, y'all know niggas how they do when they trying to come up with some excuse for they lying, cheating ass. And he's like, you know what? She called me at a bad moment. I've been down, and it was weak. I promise it will never happen again. It'll never happen again. She was like, okay, marry me tomorrow then. And he was like, tomorrow? Why tomorrow though? Like I got the album coming out, I got the concert, all this happening. Why can't we just wait? And I make the announcement at the, the concert. No, matter of fact, he didn't say that. Why can't we just wait and I'll do it next weekend? She was like, okay, well, I'll let that happen, but you have to make the announcement after the show that they was having. And you better make sure that Cookie is there. He's like, okay, fine, it's done, I'll do it. They're in a damn studio, and it's Hakeem and Jamal. And they're working on the song, and Hakeem, I believe it was Hakeem, asked them, Lucius and Cookie, to come in there and sing with them. They was all singing as a happy family. I'm like, oh, somebody's missing. And next thing you know, you see Andre over, looking at him, looking kind of envious. And I'm like, uh-oh. Why can't they just be a happy family sometimes? I know the show was so good, but sometimes I just want them to be a happy family. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that wants them to be happy? Anyways, I'm sorry. I just got a little good horn. So, after that, the fuck happened, y'all? Now I'm getting brain farts and shit. After that, Hakeem is talking to Camille. Alright. No, what? Fuck that. After that, they was recording again. I know I'm skipping something. And, Hakeem is recording. Cookie's like, no, what? You need to come in on it. You messing up the track. And he like, no, I ain't messing up the track. Fuck it. You want to do it? Do it. And he throws the damn headphones at the studio or whatever, the glass in the studio. And Lucius called him out like, look, bring your ass in here. And he's like, I need you to work this shit out with Cookie. Alright? Work it out. Because I'm gonna die, and I don't need y'all doing all this bullshit. And Cookie's like, come on with this Dr. Phil shit. Just tell him to take his ass back in there. He was like, no. I need Hakeem to tell Cookie why he's mad at you. So, Hakeem was like, well, I'm tired of her always coming in here like she running shit, telling me what to do. Okay, telling me do this and do that. And Lucian's like, you know what, you're right. She does do that. And he's like, and I'm tired of her acting like she care when she don't love me like she love Jamal. And Cookie goes over there and is like, I don't love Jamal more than I love you. And then she was like, he was like, why do you have this relationship with Jamal and you don't have one with me, basically? And she was like, well, I just know him better. Like, I need to know you better. And she was like, can I get to know you better? And he was like, no. And then she smacks him inside his head and he started laughing. I'm like, yes, I want to see him fucking act right. I want him to see him get his real mama. So later on, he with Camilla old ass. And he's like, what she say something? She asked him who was going on last. He was like, oh, Jamal gonna go last. She was like, no. Last finish. Fuck it. I'm messing up, y'all. I'm fucking up. I should edit this part out. Not gonna happen. Anyways, she like last, the best finish last. And he's like, well, I told Jamal he can go on. I don't want to be no problems between us. She was like, no, you need to finish last and do what mama tells you. He was like, look, I told you to chill out with that mama shit. Alright, I ain't gonna tell you again. Don't start that mama shit. She was like, alright, fine then. I'm too young to be your mama anyway. Whatever, ho. And next, okay, Jamal. He's in there with his daughter. His daughter is not feeling whatever the hell he doing. He's like, look, what do you want to do? She was like, I want my mommy. And he was like, okay, your mom's gonna come back. And then he starts singing to her. He tells her that he was gonna protect her, and he was gonna be, she was gonna be okay because she's a lion, And then he starts singing The Lion King to her, like he said Lucius used to do. And they are fucking, like, it was just so sweet. It was so sweet, and it made me smile, okay? Cookie and damn Lucius is in the studio again, and she's producing, and he started, like, kissing on her. She was like, did you get rid of Anika? Oh, no, she said, did you get rid of fake-ass Lena Horne? And he was like, look, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get rid of her eventually, but it ain't happened yet. She was like, okay, well, you can't have no nookie from this cookie. And he like, well, why can't I get none? And then, matter of fact, this fool start, I was like, you faking that. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, did I do it? And he was like, no, just come here, baby. And I was like, yeah, I knew he was faking. And then they started doing it anyways. So, Andre, y'all not be getting tongue-tied and shit. So, Andre, he's with his wife, okay? He done showed her, on his phone, this picture of some chick some chick that's gonna help his status, alright? So, basically, he's saying, look, ain't she cute? The wife is like, she a 6. Okay, he was like, but guess what she likes? She likes hot blonde chicks, alright? So, what I need you to do is to find me a hot blonde chick that likes to use sex to get power. So, she's like, okay, I'll do it. So, they go to this damn dinner, and I believe it was the girl that was on the phone or whatever, and some old ass man in the wheelchair, y'all. So they sit down at the table and they start talking about, some man, I forgot that man's name, some man that has ALS, and they was like, well, he has ALS. And it was like, how did he survive so long without ALS? And he was like, well, he has some type of, rare form of ALS. But, he's still sharp as they come. His mind is still there. And it was like, oh, wow. He's like, you know what? And he still gets erections, very powerful in that. And Rhonda not too happy because she thinks she got to sleep with him. So this heifer throws up in her damn plate. Now, I done seen some people on Twitter say, oh, Rhonda's pregnant. No, Rhonda's disgusted. That's what the hell is going on. Rhonda is disgusted out of her damn mind. And that shit was funny as hell. She get in the car. She tells Andre, why don't you be a fucking man and not have your wife be a geriatric, what she said, be a geriatric whore, okay? So, basically, she done with the sex games, okay? She done with Andre pimping him out. I have to say, y'all got a kinky ass, weird, fucking marriage. Like, y'all pimp each other out for power? I see why my gosh. Oh my gosh. Y'all is nasty. Like, what was that? Episode 2, episode 3, when they started, she was like, oh, I want to know what you did to the detective such and such. And he was like, I did this. And I thought that, I was kind of like, do she know that he's for real? Do she think that he playing? But y'all niggas is nasty. You nasty, okay? Y'all got Tiana beat. Well, anyways. So, it comes time for Andre to be elected as CEO. You got this one person saying yay. About 3-4 people saying nay. Comes to Cookie. Okay, Cookie says yay. goes to Lucius. Lucius say nay. And he looks at Andre and he's like, I don't want you to become CEO. And leaves. And I'm like, I got that ass. You thought you was about to just run over shit. And you think Lucius didn't know nothing. I got your ass. That's what you get. So, it's time for the big show or whatever, the all-white party, for them to perform. And Hakeem had already asked Cookie, could he go on last because Camilla done got all up in his head. Okay. And she's like, you already told Jamal he could go on first. Go on last. And he's like, look, just do this one time. You always make Jamal favorite over me anytime. Can you just do this one time? And she asked him Camilla was standing right there. She asked him who was her. And he's like, this is my girl, Camilla. And she was like, oh, pleased to meet you. She was like, I wish I could say the same. And she was like, oh, so this is why you want to go on last. Okay, because of her. She done got all up in your head, huh? And she was like, look, I am not one of your little jailbirds cellmates, alright? She was like, I wish you would. I'll make you my bitch. You look like you got a long-ass tongue. I was like, damn, Cookie, you nasty. She got your ass, Camilla. She got your ass. They should have named this damn episode Got Your Ass. This shit was funny as hell. So, she goes and talks to Jamal. She like, Jamal, Hakeem wants to go on last. He was like, oh, so Lucius said you. She was like, no, this is on me. And he was like, see, I knew he would do that shit. He told me he would let me go on last and not start any drama. And now he's doing just exactly that. So you know what? He can go on last. He can go on second, third, and fourth. I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing this. And she said something about Lucius. She was like, you know what? Forget it. I'll just let Lucius go on last. And he was like, you sleeping around with him? And she was like, no. He was like, oh my gosh, you are. You better be careful because Lucius don't care about nobody but himself. And shit, he right. Next thing you know, she turn around and she see Lucius and Miss Boo Boo Kitty walking down the white carpet, okay? And Boo Boo Kitty is like, I want everybody to stay tuned. Stick around for after the show. There's going to be a big announcement. And Cookie goes and talks to Lucius and like, what's going to be our big announcement? And he was like, I'm sorry, I meant to tell you this. And she was like, what? And he was like, I'm not going to break up with a nigga. And she was like, oh, okay, fine. Alright then. And he's like, the big announcement is that we're going to push up the wedding date. She was like, alright, fine. She goes up and walks to Nick and was like, hey girl, you look so pretty. And Nick was like, you know what? I want you to stick around for the announcement, and if you think I don't know about you and Lucius' little reunion in my bed the other night, okay, I know. And she was like, oh, alright. Do you know that we had a big reunion in the studio last night? Oh, you didn't, did you? Oh, okay. And I'm like, I got that. You know what? What I did not know last episode, I was in there doing my hair, y'all. I didn't know that damn Anika drug L Dallas ass. So you know what, bitch? You deserve this shit. I'm sorry. You deserve everything you about to get. Boom. So, after that, Jamal is talking to Lucius. And, oh, you know what? I forgot to mention there was something Jamal and Brian Morgan went out to them dinner. Okay, because Brian Morgan is gay. He started talking about how he's not ashamed to be gay, and he kind of inspires Jamal. So Jamal had already made the decision that he wasn't going to come out until after Lucius died because he wanted to make Lucius happy. And I'm like, oh, like they about to become a little family again. Look, oh, it's just so sweet. So while Jamal and Lucius is up there talking, he started talking about how he made his own version to the song. He was like, look, go out there, son, tell your truth, you know, do what you want to do, and impress me. I want to hear your song. So he goes out there, he starts singing You're So Beautiful. I'm like, you know what, I like this version way better than I like all the other versions. But I'm like, what the fuck is he about to go out there and tell? Okay, I'm like, I want them to kind of just be a family right now. So, I don't need his ass going out there to tell his truth. Now, I'm not saying nothing, you know what I mean, go out there, do you. I don't want you to be in that closet forever. But, I do want y'all to be happy. So he go out there and start singing, You're so beautiful, girl, or somewhere. And I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm like, he's about to, you know, make us a tribute for his daughter. What is he about to do? And then he starts singing, You Make a Man Love a Man. I said, oh, shit. Oh, shit. He got that ass. Sorry, Lucius. Lucius' face was like he could not believe it. Okay. Jamal and, not Jamal, Andre and Vernon was standing up there like, he just came out. And Cookie's over there loving it like, yes, baby, yes. So, oh my gosh. After that, they cut from that whole scene. It was, Lucius, Andre, and Vernon walked in. And Lucius like, so what the hell are y'all up to? Okay, I know that y'all are plotting against me. And Vernon like, why don't you even say that? You really think I don't have your back? He was like, yeah, I think you don't have my back. Now I need you to get the hell out of here so I can talk to my son. And Andre was like, so why didn't you vote for me? And he was like, I know that you are plotting something. I know that I can't trust you. He was like, why do you think you can't trust me? He was like, I can't trust you the moment that you brought that white girl up in my house. And you married her. And I'm like, oh, shit. I never knew Lucius had a problem with his wife. But, shit, Lucius a lot smarter than we thought. So, he's like, why would you have a problem with it? I can't believe. He was like, look, as much as you want them to accept you, they'll never accept you. Okay? He's right. I'm sorry. It's not about the whole white thing, but damn it, Rhonda, something ain't right with Rhonda. Okay? She's damn conniving. And your ass is too. So he got every right to not want to trust you. So, Andre was like, your problem with me was that I didn't have the talent, or the talent that you want. That was your problem. So, next thing you know, you see Andre in the studio, and I'm laughing. I'm like, what the fuck is he in the studio for? He's sitting in the studio. And I'm like, what the fuck is he in the studio for? He ain't got no damn talent. Next thing you know, he pulls the gun out. And I'm like, nigga, you bet not. You bet not do it. And he clicks the gun. Nothing happens. I'm like, come on now, shit. Don't be trying to kill yourself. It's too damn early in this show to be trying to kill yourself. We still need your conniving ass. Okay, as much as people can't stand you, you're still very much interesting. Alright, we need your ass. So, next thing you know, Lucius walks in to Kitty's office. And he's like, Kitty, what you telling Nika? I mean, Cookie. Not Kitty. Cookie. And he's like, Cookie, what did you tell a nigga? And she was like, nothing. He's like, are you lying to me? She's like, no. Which she was. And he was like, okay, because we were supposed to meet with the wedding planner and she didn't show up. And she was like, okay, well, good for her then. And he was like, look, Cookie, what happened between me and you was not supposed to happen. She was like, alright, fine. Lucius, I don't want your ass either. So, y'all, next episode gonna be good as fuck. Miss Kitty, actually, this happened on the last part. Miss Kitty gone looking for Billy Barretti, y'all. So, y'all know, she is plotting against Lucius. Next episode, Cookie gonna find out it's about to be something big. Alright, so I can't wait, y'all. This show is getting better and better and better. Alright, I would try to delete that part out for y'all that I got stuck on, but it was like too damn long. So y'all get over it. Thanks for watching and see y'all next week.